There have been tons of updates to Minecraft, and some of them may have slipped past your memory. So you've forgotten all about these features in Minecraft. How did we come up with this list? It was really hard. We had to go time travel because obviously we've forgotten all these features ourselves. So how do we even figure out this list? Magic. So here we are inside of Minecraft, and first off on the list, and these are in no particular order, so maybe let's say number 1, is that snow golems' heads with pumpkins are not actually their head. They're actually just wearing a pumpkin. And if you take shears, this is the feature, so listen up. If you take shears and click on them, oh my gosh, disgusting. Put your pumpkin back on. Here you go. Oh my God. No, that doesn't actually work. You can actually see the snowman underneath the pumpkin if you use shears on a snow golem. So if you want some weird looking snowmen hanging around your base, well then wham bam, just use shears on them and their little pumpkin head will leave forever. Feature number 2. The fact that you can have dyed leather. No, I'm just kidding. That's one you probably knew about. But did you know that you can actually use cauldrons to remove the color off of any of your dyed leather material? So we got a red tunic, we got a white-ish tunic, we got a blue horse armor, we got some yellow boots, and we got some sort of like purple pants. And I want to put these purple pants on. Ooh-wee, those look weird. Okay, so we're going to de-dye, undye, remove the dye just by clicking on a cauldron here. Woo! And you can see that the I don't know why I said woo. You can see that the water level goes down and that the pants will turn from their color to their normal brown color. So we can do that with all of these. And each cauldron obviously only has 3 waters, so that's all you're gonna get from it. And then if you take like a normal color undyed piece, then you can't do anything with it. Oh, I've been putting on my leather armor this entire time. So there you go. That is how you can undye armor. And it used to be way back in the day, this is like a remove feature that you could put dyes inside of the cauldrons. That was also a bedrock feature, and then like re-dye stuff. But anyway, that doesn't exist anymore. This next feature is gonna blow some of your minds, and I just know it because it blew my mind when I saw it. It has to do with the humble torch. Feel like you use lots of torches all the time. I feel like I know this thing. Okay, the torch is like the backside of my hand. Okay, I know it so well, and then I find out there's a feature in the torch that I had no idea about, okay? So let me know in the comments down below if this also blows your mind. Doors! You can put torches on doors. I did not know this. I had no idea. Now, this looks like modded Minecraft to me, okay? It still doesn't look correct. If you are to open, this works with trapdoors, as you can see right here in the beginning. Iron, wood, doesn't matter. If you open the door, it will break off the torch. So that does make sense, right? So basically, this acts as a solid block face, and you can add torches to it. I do not know when this was added into the game, I'll be honest. It seems like something that must be recent. Also, if I think that this is the same way. Yeah, so you can put torches on the edges of stairs. I wonder if it was during this update that we got this feature because of when they kind of added the stair ability to have like sort of solid faces. Anyway, so it's quite incredible. All of these will break when you open them. Whoa, there's a little bit of lag. And then the iron door, obviously, well, you'll have to use some redstone to power them. But I just find it so interesting that, bam, you got torches on doors. I had no idea of this until just like a day ago. Next, this is a feature that I actually like secretly hope that everybody does know but I'm putting it in here because I recently found some friends who didn't know this. But the wolves, the adorable little puppies. Okay, see if you can guess the feature before I tell you. I'm trying to be like suspenseful in how I tell you these. By the way, this should be number 4, feature number 4. They have a little mechanism to tell you how good their health is, and that is their tail. So if you can see, his tail is pointing up, like up past his body. Well, if he takes some damage, it will actually go down a little bit. So we can punch our punch our dogs here. This is dog abuse, and you can see the tail goes down. And of course, you can feed a dog. This is how you breed them, so you probably knew about that. But whenever you feed them, their health goes up as well. So I have rotten flesh. I like to use rotten flesh, but really any of the meats will work. And so you can see his tail goes up as you feed him because his health is getting better. And then when it is maxed out, he goes into breed mode. And I may have some puppies here. Come on, doggies. Y'all want to, meet each other? Hi. Ooh, yes. Okay, kiss. Now, but that's how Babby is formed. So you can always look at your dog's tail to see if they need anything to eat so that they will have full health. Get out of here. And then it looks like he's sad. It looks like he's so sad. Don't be sad. Don't be sad. It's just for the video. It's just for the video. Number 5. This is a feature that I'm pretty sure that almost everybody forgets about until one fateful moment. What's he going to do? He doesn't have anything in his inventory. What feature is this going to be? I don't know. Well, boop. Oh, wait. I have to kill myself. There we go. And that is the score feature. Score. You see it at the end of every game, like right before every rage quit, you see this number, and that is the score. Now, what is it and what does it do? It's been in the game for forever, and I used to think that it was like some very arbitrary number, like. Okay, well, maybe every time you punch a tree, you get like some extra score, and then you do something else, and then you get more score. No, it's actually a lot more simpler than that, and it is just the amount of experience you've got over the lifetime of that character. And it does not mean that you lose score whenever you enchant or use up your experience. That is just the pure experience at the top of your character. So if we give ourselves some experience, and you can choose levels or points, and I'm going to choose points here. So we give myself 1,000 points, and then I kill myself. You can see that my score is 1,000. And then let's give myself 1,000 levels. I wonder how many points. Holy moly. Okay, here we go. Kill me. 0. Okay, well, apparently you have to give yourself points if you want a high score, not levels. That doesn't count for anything. Feature that you forgot about, number 6. It has to deal with the humble mushroom. Actually, not so humble. I mean, come on, they were super hard to find. So hard to find that I didn't even bother to go to a mushroom island to find them. But these little guys have a few funny little quirks that only they do that maybe you forgot about. No, it's not the fact that when they get hit by lightning, they turn brown. Okay, I've covered that one like 3 or 4 times in videos. I do have a bonus one later. Get out of my inventory, egg. Forgot that I was in creative. It is the fact that if you are looking at a mushroom, he'll always stare back at you. No, that's not true. We need some shears for this one, and that is if you shear a mushroom, they become a normal cow, and you get all of their mushrooms back from them. I am not sure why you would ever want to do this. This just seems like cruelty because the mushroom is such a rare animal, such a majestic animal. But yes, whenever you shear them, you get all the mushrooms back and they become a normal cow. That is feature number 6. Now, a little bonus feature. And I think that most of you guys know this, but if you take a bowl and milk a mushroom stew! It's not mushroom stew, it's mushroom stew. Which I have always found hilarious. This next feature has to do with the cauldron once again, and that is that the cauldron will fill up if it is raining. So it will gradually and slowly fill the inside of the cauldron. Now, I do have a resource pack, which maybe I should turn off. There we go. Classic Minecraft look, classic sounds. Classic rain. Oh my gosh. So the rain will fall onto these cauldrons and slowly, they will fill up with water. And boy, do I mean slowly, okay? I've been waiting for like 3 minutes. Okay, finally they're filling up. So there they are. We have 2 cauldrons filled with water. I actually haven't been waiting 3 minutes. It's maybe been like 50 seconds. But I was starting to worry that this feature doesn't exist anymore. This is feature number 7 on our list. And so if you ever really need water in a slow pace of time, this is the way to do it. This is by far the way to do it. I remember each time that this fills up, it's only 1/3. So this needs to happen 3 times on a cauldron, where most of these guys aren't even full 1 time yet in order to get a full cauldron of water. Number 8. Now this one is very difficult to find. So I think it just took me like 30 minutes to try to find this. This is what it is right here. Can't you tell? Can't you tell? Well, I actually, in order to locate one of these, which you've probably definitely forgot about, I made my own X-ray pack, which was really not good, and half of the textures are broken. But this right here, doesn't it look awesome? Can't you tell what it is? See how this texture is broken? That's because I'm such a good person at making texture packs. I have dug it out, and now let's actually reveal what it is by removing my crummy texture pack, resource pack. It is a fossil. That's right. There are fossils in the game. You guys remember these? They were added forever ago, and they are super rare to come across, but this is the same update that we got the bone block from adding all of the bone in there. So this is a naturally generated one where some of it has like turned into coal, and these spawn in only 2 biomes, the desert biome and the swamp biome. Now there's a whole bunch of different types of fossils that you can find. This is actually one of the smaller types of fossils that looks almost like just like an itty bitty head or something similar to that. But you can find rib cages and skulls and all sorts of crazy stuff when it comes to fossils. Now, really, this is like something that's not even like worth it to go out and find, because you can make your own bone blocks with just combining bone together. And actually, I think it's bone meal even. Yeah, it's just bone meal. So that's like super simple to do, especially if you have, say, maybe a skeleton grinder. But this is one naturally spawning, super hard to find, but I found it. Next, we are going to be looking at some minecart fun times. Now, most of you probably do know about the furnace minecart, and I was tempted to add this onto the list of things that you probably don't know about, because most people forget. Before the days of powered rail, oops, that's normal rail, powered rail, there was these guys, just plain old furnace minecarts. By the way, this is number 9. We're only 1 away from the end. And you could power them with coal and they would like go for a little while. Anyway, that is not what we're actually talking about, y'all. We have something else to discuss. And here it is. Boo, 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 boo. The command block minecart. Almost nobody remembers this guy. Okay, yeah, the fact that you could put a command block into a minecart and then push it along, and then it might be activated whenever it comes across some type of activator rail or whatever, anything like that. The only way to get it, just like with command blocks, is with commands. So you have to use a command to get it, even if you happen, and oh wow, if you punch it, it just goes away. Wait, is that true with all things that I punch in creative? Oh yes, okay, so if I'm in survival and I punch this thing, do I get them both back? No, I only get the minecart back. And unlike with the furnace minecart, you can't just craft this bad boy. So if I put down a furnace minecart, punch it a few times, get those both back. Stay away from me. I'm trying to record a video. And then you put them together like so, you can get the furnace minecart back. So quite an interesting little thing there that you can have all of these little command block minecarts just flowing around, just moving around and creating commands all the time. Number 10, the last one on our list, happens to do with redstone, your favorite and mine, with a little bit of repeater action thrown in there. So most people know about repeaters. You amplify a signal, you can add a delay, you can do all sorts of stuff. But did you know that you can lock a repeater's state by pointing a repeater into another repeater and then wham bam? Look at that. It's like it turns into this weird bedrock thing, and you can break the signal that comes from it, and it will stay whatever it is when it was locked. So if we lock it again, and then we add the signal back, it is still locked in whatever state it was locked in. And this can be used in various ways. Obviously all redstone related, and obviously all a little bit above my head. I don't understand all of it, like what you would use this for. But this state of the repeater is almost always overlooked. I don't think to this day I have seen a single redstone creation use a locked repeater. I don't think I have seen it. Also, obviously, almost nobody puts a repeater into a repeater by accident. So this almost like never happens, you know? So anyway, that is something that I'm sure that most people forgot all about, is that you can actually lock a repeater state if you don't want it to do what it was meant to do, or want it to keep doing what it was meant to do, whatever you want. And that is the 10th of the most forgettable features in Minecraft. Did I forget something? Is there something you're thinking, God, I thought he would mention this. I thought he'd talk about such and such. Well, let me know in the comments down below. Also, I think I still have a question for you in the comments down below, but I forgot what it was. So there's two things, but I forget what the first thing was that I wanted you to say. Anyway, that wraps up for this episode of OMG Craft. If you enjoyed it, please give this video a like. Make sure you also subscribe for future videos, tips, tricks, tutorials, and spotlights here on OMG Craft. And we'll see ya next time on OMG Craft.